Have you ever wondered whether renting a home is actually throwing money away? Or whether buying could secretly cost you more?
At first glance, buying seems obviously better because homeowners can build equity while renters simply make monthly payments. But the real financial answer is much more complicated than simply comparing your monthly rent with your mortgage payment.
Rent is money you spend on housing, but that does not automatically mean every dollar spent on rent was wasted. A mortgage payment is different because part can represent borrowing costs, while another portion reduces your loan balance and builds equity.
That means homeowners need to separate the money that disappears forever from the money that becomes part of their ownership stake.
The better question is not whether rent is cheaper than a mortgage, but what each housing choice truly costs you. Let's use a simple $500,000 American home to understand the major financial forces behind renting versus buying. Suppose you purchase a $500,000 home and decide to make a 20% down payment up front. A 20% down payment would require $100,000, immediately moving a large amount of your savings into the property. That $100,000 is not simply a payment. It also represents money that could have been invested somewhere else. This is called opportunity cost, because choosing one use for your money means giving up the potential benefits of another use.
If you rent instead, the money you did not use for a down payment could potentially remain invested and continue compounding.
That does not guarantee investment profits, but it shows why the opportunity cost of buying deserves serious attention. Homeownership comes with several costs beyond the mortgage, and ignoring them can make an expensive house appear cheaper than it really is. Property taxes are one recurring expense homeowners must account for, and the amount can vary significantly depending on the location.
A house in one American state can carry very different property taxes from a similar house somewhere else.
Homeowners insurance is another ongoing cost, protecting the property against certain risks while adding another expense to the ownership budget. Then there is maintenance, the category many first-time buyers underestimate, because homes eventually need repairs, replacements, upgrades, and unexpected attention. Your roof, plumbing, heating system, appliances, and other major components can eventually demand thousands of dollars from your savings.
That is why homeowners should maintain a dedicated cash reserve for repairs instead of assuming every month will remain financially predictable.
A common planning guideline is setting aside roughly 1 to 2% of a property's value annually for maintenance.
For a $500,000 property, 1% represents about $5,000 per year, before considering unusual or major repair expenses. Mortgage interest is another major ownership cost, because you are paying the lender for the privilege of borrowing money. If you borrow $400,000, the interest rate attached to that loan can dramatically change your overall housing economics. A lower mortgage rate can make buying more attractive, while a higher rate can make renting look significantly better. Never assume another homeowner's mortgage payment tells you what your own purchase would actually cost.
Down payments, loan rates, taxes, insurance, fees, and purchase prices can create dramatically different financial outcomes for different buyers.
Buying a home also creates transaction costs, including closing expenses, inspections, lender fees, moving costs, and other charges.
These expenses matter. They can make short-term homeownership much less attractive than the simple mortgage comparison suggests.
The longer you expect to stay in a property, the more time you have to spread those transaction costs across your ownership period. Selling after a very short period can be expensive, while staying for many years can make ownership costs easier to absorb. One of the most important concepts is understanding that your mortgage payment contains both borrowing costs and principal repayment.
Principal payments reduce what you owe, meaning part of your payment can gradually increase your ownership stake in the property.
Over time, this can create meaningful equity, although equity should not be confused with immediately spendable cash. Home equity can be valuable, but accessing it generally requires selling, refinancing, borrowing, or otherwise converting the property into usable funds. Homeowners can also benefit if their property appreciates, but nobody should assume every home will increase rapidly in value. Real estate is highly local, meaning one city or neighborhood can perform very differently from another market. A booming neighborhood can experience strong appreciation, while another area may experience slower growth, or even declining property values. Buying a home can build wealth, but it should never be treated as a guaranteed investment with predictable returns. There is another important point. Your primary home is not only an investment, because it also provides somewhere to live.
When you buy a home, you receive housing, privacy, control, and potentially long-term stability alongside the financial benefits.
Ownership gives you much more control over your living space because you generally do not need a landlord's approval for ordinary changes. Hello, can I renovate the kitchen? Renters may have restrictions on renovations, pets, decorations, or other changes depending on the terms of their lease. A fixed-rate mortgage can also provide payment predictability, while rent may increase when a lease is renewed. That predictability can make long-term budgeting easier for homeowners, although taxes, insurance, and other ownership expenses can still change.
Inflation can make fixed debt easier to handle over time if your income rises while the contractual mortgage payment remains stable.
A payment that feels expensive today may become more manageable years later if your income grows alongside inflation.
Renters can experience rising housing costs, while homeowners with fixed-rate loans can have greater certainty about their principal mortgage payment.
But renting has one advantage that is difficult to put into a spreadsheet: flexibility. Flexibility. If your career, relationships, or personal plans change, renting can make moving to another city considerably easier. A renter may be able to relocate when an opportunity appears without first dealing with the complicated process of selling property. Homeowners may need to prepare the property, find a buyer, negotiate a sale, and pay transaction costs before moving. Renting can also provide access to amenities such as gyms, pools, lounges, security services, and shared community spaces. Some apartment communities provide amenities that would cost homeowners significant money to build, maintain, and operate themselves. Owning a property means you usually pay directly for the maintenance and improvement of everything that belongs to you. Together.
The smartest approach is to put all the numbers on the table before deciding which housing option fits your finances.
Start by calculating mortgage interest, property taxes, insurance, maintenance, HOA costs, and the opportunity cost of your down payment. Then calculate the rental side, including rent, insurance, moving costs, and what you could potentially invest with your savings. Renting can become especially attractive when the money saved on housing is consistently invested instead of simply spent elsewhere.
For example, if renting saves you $800 monthly, investing that difference could create significant wealth over many years.
But if you spend the savings every month, you may lose much of the financial advantage that renting created.
Homeownership can function like forced saving because regular principal payments gradually increase equity without requiring you to make a separate investment decision. The trade-off is that forced saving through a home comes with less flexibility and greater exposure to one physical asset. A diversified investment portfolio can spread risk across many assets, while a home concentrates a large amount of wealth in one location. That concentration can work wonderfully if the property performs well, but it also creates risks that renters may avoid. Housing markets can decline, and homeowners may experience periods when their property is worth less than they originally paid.
However, unlike a stock you only hold for investment, your home continues providing shelter even during periods of lower market value.
Your expected time horizon is one of the most important factors when deciding whether buying makes financial sense. If you expect to move within a year or two, transaction costs can make buying particularly difficult to justify financially. If you expect to stay for many years, those upfront costs can be spread across a much longer period. Someone with a changing career and uncertain location may value renting. Flexibility can be more important than building home equity. Someone with stable income, strong savings, and a long-term plan to stay may find ownership considerably more attractive. Before buying, make sure the house will not consume the emergency savings and investment capacity you need for financial security. Do not automatically buy the most expensive property a lender says you can technically afford.
The better choice may be a home that leaves enough room in your budget for investing, emergencies, travel, and everyday life.
A financially healthy housing decision should fit into your entire budget rather than dominating every other important financial goal. One common mistake is saying rent is automatically wasted money, because rent is simply the price you pay for a housing service.
When you rent, you are paying for shelter, flexibility, convenience, and often transferring major property risks to the owner.
The opposite mistake is believing buying always wins, because homeowners build equity and potentially benefit from property appreciation.
You can make a financially painful purchase by overpaying, borrowing too much, or underestimating the ongoing costs of ownership.
A realistic comparison must include the expenses people often ignore when they focus only on the advertised mortgage payment. Add mortgage interest, taxes, insurance, maintenance, HOA fees, transaction costs, and the opportunity cost of your invested cash. Then compare those costs against rent, renter's insurance, investment opportunities, flexibility, and the expenses you avoid by not owning.
The final decision should come from your numbers, your timeline, your financial strength, and the lifestyle you actually want.
Do not make a housing decision simply because friends, family, social media, or financial influencers insist one choice is always superior.
Other people can share useful ideas, but nobody else knows your income, savings, goals, location, timeline, and risk tolerance perfectly.
Focus on 5 questions. What does ownership cost? How much cash is required? How long will you stay? What happens to investments? And what lifestyle do you prefer? Those questions can provide a much clearer answer than simply asking whether your rent is higher or lower than your mortgage. There is no universal winner between renting and buying. because the financially better option depends on the person making the decision.
One person can make a smart financial decision by renting, while another person can make an equally smart decision by buying. The goal is not simply to own property. The goal is to build wealth while maintaining a financially sustainable life.
A home should work alongside your investments, emergency fund, retirement savings, and other financial goals rather than replacing them completely.
The best housing decision is usually one that gives you a comfortable place to live without preventing you from building wealth elsewhere.
The best housing decision is usually one that gives you a comfortable place to live without preventing you from building wealth elsewhere.
Before signing a lease or making an offer, run your own numbers using realistic assumptions instead of relying on simple internet rules. Change the mortgage rate, rent, taxes, maintenance, investment returns, appreciation, and time horizon to see how different assumptions change the result. Once you understand the trade-offs, you can make a decision based on your actual financial reality instead of fear or pressure.
Whether you rent or buy, remember that the real objective is financial freedom, flexibility, stability, and a life you can comfortably afford. Rent or a mortgage, slow down, run the numbers, think long-term, and choose the option that strengthens your financial future.